Hello and welcome back to ARC Discoveries. Today, we're diving deep into the enigmatic world of ancient Egypt to uncover the secrets of one of its most intriguing figures, Lady Rai. Who was she? Why is she so important? And what can her life tell us about the ancient civilization that has captivated imaginations for millennia? Join me as we unravel the mystery of Lady Rai, the ancient Egyptian nurse whose story has intrigued historians and archaeologists alike. Lady Rai lived over 3,500 years ago during Egypt's 18th dynasty, a period marked by immense wealth, cultural development, and powerful pharaohs. This was a time when Egypt was at the height of its influence and power, ruled by iconic figures like Ahmose-I, who expelled the Hyksos invaders and reunited the country, setting the stage for the new kingdom's golden age. Amidst this backdrop of grandeur and transformation, Lady Rai served as the nurse to Ahmose-Nefertari, the queen consort of Ahmose-I, and one of the most revered figures in ancient Egyptian history. But who exactly was Lady Rai? To understand her significance, we must first delve into the role of a nurse in ancient Egyptian society. Unlike the modern conception of a nurse, which primarily revolves around medical care, a nurse in ancient Egypt, especially one serving the royal family, held a position of considerable esteem and responsibility. They were entrusted not only with the physical well-being of their charges, but also with their education and moral upbringing. This was a role that required immense dedication, trust, and a deep understanding of the cultural and spiritual tenets of the time. Lady Rai's life and her position at the royal court are illuminated by her final resting place, her tomb. Discovered in 1881 in Deir el-Bahari, a site that has yielded some of the most significant finds in Egyptology. Her tomb provides us with a wealth of information. The discovery was made by Miles Bruges, a German Egyptologist who was part of the team led by Gaston Maspero, then director of the Egyptian Antiquities Service. The cache of royal mummies found at Deir el-Bahari, including Lady Rai's, has been crucial in understanding the burial practices and beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. Lady Rai's tomb was a modest one compared to the grandiose tombs of the pharaohs and queens, yet it was rich in artifacts and inscriptions that offer insights into her life and status. Her mummy, now housed in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, is one of the oldest and best preserved examples of mummification from the New Kingdom period. When her mummy was unwrapped, it revealed a wealth of information about the meticulous process of mummification and the beliefs that underpinned it. Mummification was not just a means of preserving the body, but was deeply intertwined with the ancient Egyptians' religious beliefs. They believed in an afterlife where the deceased would live on, provided their body was preserved and their soul could recognize it. The process involved removing the internal organs, which were then preserved separately in canopic jars, and dehydrating the body using natron, a naturally occurring salt. The body was then wrapped in linen, with amulets and other items placed within the wrappings to protect the deceased in the afterlife. Lady Rai's mummy tells us much about her life and status. She was found with her arms crossed over her chest, a pose typically reserved for royalty or those of high status. Her body was adorned with jewelry, including a heart scarab, which was believed to protect her in the afterlife. The inscriptions on her tomb and the items found within it indicate that she was held in high regard, not only by the royal family she served, but also by society at large. One of the most fascinating aspects of Lady Rai's mummy is the insight it provides into the health and diet of ancient Egyptians. Analysis of her remains has revealed that she suffered from atherosclerosis, a condition characterized by the hardening of the arteries. This finding is significant as it challenges the perception that atherosclerosis is a modern disease linked to contemporary lifestyles. It suggests that even in ancient times, diet and genetic factors played a role in the development of this condition. The presence of atherosclerosis in Lady Rai's remains also opens up intriguing questions about the diet and lifestyle of the ancient Egyptian elite. The wealthy and powerful, such as those in the royal court, would have had access to a diet rich in meat, dairy products, and other foods that were not as readily available to the general population. This diet, combined with a relatively sedentary lifestyle compared to that of the common people, could have contributed to the prevalence of such conditions among the elite. But Lady Rai's story is not just about her health or her diet. It's also about the significant role she played in the upbringing of Ahmose Nefertari, a queen who would go on to become one of the most important and influential women in ancient Egyptian history. Ahmose Nefertari was not only the consort of Ahmose I, but also a powerful figure in her own right. She was deified after her death and worshipped as a goddess, a testament to her enduring legacy and the high esteem in which she was held. As the nurse of Ahmose Nefertari, Lady Rai would have played a crucial role in shaping the queen's early years, providing care, education, and moral guidance. This close relationship between nurse and royal charge underscores the importance of trust and loyalty in the ancient Egyptian court. It also highlights the vital role that women played in the upbringing and education of future leaders, a role that was often behind the scenes, but no less significant for its lack of visibility. Lady Rai's tomb and mummy also shed light on the broader cultural and religious practices of the time. The artifacts found in her tomb, including pottery, jewelry, and other grave goods, reflect the ancient Egyptians' belief in the afterlife and the importance of providing for the deceased in their journey to the next world. These items were not merely personal possessions, but were imbued with symbolic meaning, intended to protect and sustain the deceased in the afterlife. The tomb inscriptions and the texts found within also provide valuable information about the religious beliefs and practices of the period. They reflect the ancient Egyptians' complex pantheon of gods and goddesses, their rituals, and their understanding of the afterlife. This rich tapestry of beliefs and practices was not static, but evolved over time, influenced by political, social, and cultural changes. For example, the 18th dynasty, during which Lady Rai lived, saw significant developments in religious practices and beliefs. This was a time when the worship of Amun, the king of the gods, became increasingly prominent, culminating in the construction of the magnificent temples at Karnak and Luxor. The period also saw the rise of the Aten cult under Akhenaten, which represented a radical shift towards monotheism, albeit a brief one. Understanding these religious dynamics is crucial to understanding the world in which Lady Rai lived and the beliefs that shaped her life and death. Lady Rai's story is also a testament to the advancements in archaeological and scientific techniques that have allowed us to uncover and understand her life. The discovery of her tomb in the late 19th century was just the beginning. Over the years, advancements in technology have enabled us to conduct more detailed and non-invasive examinations of her mummy and the artifacts found with her. Techniques such as CT scanning, DNA analysis, and isotopic studies have provided new insights into her health, diet, and even her genetic heritage. These scientific techniques have revealed, for instance, that Lady Rai was in her 30s when she died, relatively young by today's standards, but not uncommon in ancient times. They have also provided clues about her appearance, her health, and the conditions she lived in. This blend of archaeology and modern science has allowed us to build a more comprehensive picture of her life and times, bridging the gap between the past and the present. Lady Rai's life, though lived thousands of years ago, continues to resonate today. Her story provides a window into a world that, while vastly different from our own, shares many of the same fundamental human experiences and concerns. Her role as a nurse, her relationship with the royal family, her health and diet, and her beliefs about the afterlife all reflect aspects of the human condition that are timeless and universal. As we conclude our journey into the life of Lady Rai, we are reminded of the importance of preserving and studying our past. Each discovery, each artifact, each mummy provides a piece of the puzzle that helps us understand the rich tapestry of human history. Lady Rai's story is just one of many that have emerged from the sands of Egypt, and each one adds to our understanding of this fascinating civilization. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Lady Rai and the world of ancient Egypt. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the mysteries of the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And as always, I look forward to seeing you in the next video as we continue our journey through history. Until then, keep discovering.